We are winning. Okay, so we'll start with a recap as requested since it's been a while since we were together last. Welcome back to the final session of External Dragons Turnabout Jackpot. I am here joined today by Leo as Sid Crow, Fruitbat as Wanda Tornado, Samuel as Nexus Shantine and Shanty.ne, Max as Apollo Justice, Joy as Viper Hypnolis, and Drew, who normally plays Alexander Casilio, is not here with us this week. They are feeling sickly, sadly. So we're making do with 5 instead of 6. When we left off last week, or however many weeks ago it was, you guys had just, you had rediscovered, instead of the location of the USB, you found that Venus Flytrap had downloaded Shanty.ne onto her computer, so you're now carrying around Shanty.ne in her laptop. You also discovered that despite Venus being a little sinister, her would-be boyfriend, Wyatt, also had some sinister motives of his own. He stabbed her and tried to destroy Shanty.ne because she would not marry him.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that's not okay.
Unacceptable behavior? We will not stand for this.
Not quite cash money of him.
He went full incel.
Not funny. You also went to the museum. We saw Prosecutor Crow's sister, Selenium, and we inputted all of this evidence into the forensic technology exhibit, which helps you solve crimes. And we also got a confession from Al Catilio as to stabbing Nexus Shantine. And he seems to have been either actually influenced by or pretending to be influenced by this magical snake-headed staff that he had that Prosecutor Crow has been looking for. So, when we left off, I believe that Prosecutor Crow had Shanty.ne with him, is that right? His lovely new AI boyfriend. So, you guys all had your separate ways, obviously, and you're hanging out with your lovely AI boyfriend, Shanty.ne. I think have probably a few more questions for Mr. Catilio after they've investigated this staff and they've seen that it turns into a sword. So you guys kind of can bring along Shanty.ne so that he can talk to Al as well. And so you guys question him a little bit, and you can tell, like, he's totally different, he's weird, and I think Viper would also come along for this, because Viper and Sid are best friends now.
Yeah, we're besties.
We're besties.
Yeah, Sid and Vipe.
Not now. We were always besties.
Sid and Vipe.
No.
I
I just got used to the Sid nickname. Don't make me get used to Vipe as well.
And so after you question Al, I think you guys have also probably got some questions for Shanty about his relationship with Al before
Good
Mr.
point.
Casilio kind of went off the rails.
Yeah.
And you can also talk to him about like the notebook or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The notebook was like it had the stuff that was kind of like hard to decipher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like just kind of like the random phrases.
Yeah.
Okay. Do they spell out anything with the first letter?
I mean, you can ask Shanty. You've got him with you now.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him. Like, hey, can you analyze this to see if any like anagrams are hidden in here, like word puzzles hiding something, or if it's just vague directions for a stage show.
Well, they are really, really random, but I can see that their colors seem to be a main theme, but I'm not detecting any like hidden codes. But maybe I'm just being stupid. So yeah,
Cool.
I think it's just yeah.
And most of these, you know now, are like cues that made him do stuff when he was projected up on the screens as well.
Okay.
Okay.
But obviously he's not on the screens now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are probably still at the detention center?
Yeah.
Okay, so one of your little guys comes up to you, Sid, and he's like, "So, we have the artifact back. We sent it back to the British Museum. Obviously, you'll be the one prosecuting this guy, probably on multiple charges. But apparently, people are saying it's magical and stuff like that. Or that's the rumors surrounding it.
Well, I don't think I would have believed that at first myself, but I don't think I can deny what I see with my own eyes, you know?
And he sees that you have Shanty.ne with you, and he says like, "Oh, is that the magician guy from the show that you were at?"
Yes, it's his artificial intelligence program.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, hi! He's like, "I was reading over the case notes about you. I'm a my wife is a what do you call it, a computer engineer or whatever. So, I love AI stuff, and I think that's super cool."
Oh, do you want my autograph?
Yes, can you autograph your computer?
No.
Okay, maybe
Sorry.
you could email it to me.
Okay,
This is kind
yes.
of a like, okay, so how are we like accessing Shanty right now? Like, what is he? Is he in a like computer chip? Like, I can't even remember what's going on with this.
The file is on Venus's computer, so
Uh,
it's like a program running on her computer.
okay, so he does not have arms.
No, he does not have arms.
What?
He has digital arms.
We're not
In his
arms,
heart,
on a
maybe.
computer.
How would he have arms?
I don't know. I was just imagining.
Like the
He's
computer
literally
has
a
arms?
USB drive. Like
That's a great point. That would make it difficult, yeah.
And he says, Shanty.ne or Mr. Shantine or whatever you are, I am really sorry about what happened with Mr. Cotilio. He seems he doesn't seem super lucid, and I know that you used to know him, so it's sad to see that happen to someone you care about.
Well, he wasn't the best person. I feel like he was making Shantine sad, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not feeling too distraught over
He might have been a little bit
Cotilio.
insane.
Yeah, I'm pretty okay with Cotilio like rotting for killing my master. I don't know.
Okay,
Oh
that's
my
a good
gosh,
point,
this
but
guy.
we don't know if he was in his right mind or not.
He still did it. I don't care.
For real?
I'm
Wow,
an
you are super black and
artificial
white about moral
neotech
quandaries, huh?
and I'm an artificial neotech and interface. Like I don't care about
Oh,
morals. I care about
so
truth and logic.
you're like a
Care
psychopath?
about morals.
I mean, Sid is gonna back him up, but only partially, because he understands, the limitations of the law and all that. So he understands, what's it called? Extraditional circumstances or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you like get your sentence lowered for like being abused and then killing your abuser or something.
Yeah.
So he like understands that. He still believes
Are
very
you
deeply in
accusing
the.
Shantine of abusing him?
I'm sorry.
Are
I
you?
wish I had arms right now to beat the crap out of you.
Are,
How dare you accuse Shantine?
are you saying that
No.
Shantine was Cotilio's abuser?
No. I was just saying that as an example.
Oh, okay.
But
Gotcha.
but yeah. But he also understands that it's not really a light thing to kill someone. So.
And the little guy says, like, well, I mean, I know there's probably some. I mean, I imagine Shantine would have felt some level of guilt if he'd known that, like, him giving him this staff kind of drove him off the rails or whatever, that, like, this was the start of his hunt for power or whatever. But he says, like, I feel like if that kind of thing happens to you, like, you have to be open to it. Like, according to the notes we're reading, like, he spent years and years searching for this thing, and, like, when it falls into his hands, like, he said it felt like fate or something. And I think that it's kind of like he was already a little bit crazy even before he got his hands on, like, this magical artifact or whatever.
Yeah. I don't
So
think the magical
can't blame
artifact
him.
helped though.
No, you're super right. I gotta agree. So we gotta definitely put this back into safe government ownership. British
Yeah.
government.
Should we not like destroy the staff? It seems pretty dangerous to just like put
What if it
somewhere.
was dangerous to destroy it?
Yeah, are we
Ah well.
This is a oh my gosh, this guy. This is a cultural
I can't die.
artifact.
I can't die. Well, you know what? Shantine was also a cultural artifact, and y'all killed him, and he died. So let's just get rid of his staff so we prevent anything like this from ever happening again.
We want to try and I don't know if that's under my jurisdiction to destroy it. I think that would probably be more
We
up to
can.
Prosecutor Crow.
Yeah, we can at least return it to
To white
police
people where it
custody. I would
belongs.
say.
Sorry, what'd you say?
No, I was gonna say police custody. Like
Yeah.
Indiana Jones that shit. Although I am
Take
afraid of corruption
taking
and
it back.
someone using it for their own benefit.
We definitely don't want it in one individual person's hands.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, just think about all the damage that Damon Gant did.
Huh?
And
Who's Damon Gant?
imagine someone like Damon Gant
Why are you saying
having
Damon Gant over and over?
power.
What's Damon Gant?
Do you have a personal relationship with Damon Gant?
Who is Damon Gant?
He was the chief of the Japanifornia police, and he did a lot of murder. So
I think
not a great
two
guy.
is.
I'm just
I
saying,
think
like
two people
imagine.
is a bit of a stretch for a lot.
Who's Damon Gant?
I feel like one is already a lot.
I mean,
Yeah, come
One is
on.
too
I
many.
mean,
What?
Apollo gets me.
it is too many, but it's not a lot because then we won't. How are we going to describe people who kill like hundreds of people?
A lot.
All right,
There are very few of those people, but
it's a good
and
point.
when they do that, normally in like war and not just like stabbing someone.
True. I'm gonna ask this again. Do you have a personal relationship with Damon Gant?
Who's Damon Gant?
Are you cheating on me?
I just said he's the former chief of police of Japanifornia.
Yeah, I stopped listening.
Yeah, I can tell.
Sorry.
Can I go
man.
home now?
Oh yeah, you wonder.
You seemed really testy about this. Like, did you know? Did you know
What happened to
Neil?
Damon Gant?
Did you know Neil or something or what?
We
Well,
close and personal
I
friend
knew
Damon
Lana.
Gant.
and she got caught up in all of that mess. And
I mean, that does suck.
Yeah, that does suck.
Anyway, my point was I don't want the staff to end up in someone's hands if it's going to be someone like Ant.
Yeah.
Crazy. Anyway,
Imagine if Gant had a magical staff.
You
It
would have
would've
just
been
fucking
awesome.
killed Phoenix.
Good at you.
it would have been
It would
awesome.
have been awesome.
I'm pretty sure if he'd wanted Phoenix dead, he could have killed Phoenix.
So
I-
the little guy says.
You know, I think I have a different definition of awesome than you do.
Yeah.
The guy says, "Okay, we'll hold on to this. We can decide what to do with this later. How about that?"
I mean,
Okay. Yeah.
Like, you came here with the sole job of figuring out where to put it, and you have accomplished nothing, so...
Me?
Man, you are in a bad mood
You
today.
mad at me?
I'm gonna glare at this guy, and I'm gonna be like, hey, put $20 in my pocket.
He puts $20 in your pocket.
$20 is $20.
Okay, so you guys, you can bring Shanty.ne
mean-
with you.
I was gonna roll, but okay.
No,
Please.
you don't need to roll. This guy, does not want to lose his job.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You can have that for free. You guys can all, so there's like one more day of like the memorial or whatever. So you guys are brought back to the grand prize casino, where all of you guys can like meet up one last time. Everyone's together. Phoenix and Trucy are there, and you guys can say bye to each other if you want, because some of you may never see each other again, because people like Apollo and Nuendo are like getting ready to go home.
Oh man, this is really sad.
This is sad.
I'm never gonna see
Sid
Apollo again.
Sid is burdened with unnecessary feelings.
For who?
Boo! Get off the stage.
Who is he unnecessary feeling for?
Oh, well, it's just an Edgeworth quote.
Phoenix.
It's for Shanty.
It's for Shanty.
Can Shanty copy and paste himself into everyone's phones and just like be with everyone forever?
Everyone has a little copy
Yeah,
of
it's a good
Shanty,
point.
but-
Can you do that?
Please.
We can text Lisa Basil and see if she can develop this into an app.
Hey Lisa.
Delete.
No.
On the phone? Yeah, sure. That's fine. That's fine by me.
Everyone gets one
That's
little
awesome.
Shanty for themselves.
Yay!
Phoenix is like, well, wow, this turned out to be a lot more of a mess than I realized.
At least we got a client declared innocent.
Huh?
He's like, yeah, that's worth something. She's
Has
off
the
hook.
trial?
Actually,
Has the trial
Sid,
happened?
Well, we haven't had a trial. She's not a
Sid
suspect
butts
yet.
in and he says, you actually don't
Oh.
declare anyone innocent, you declare someone not guilty. So,
Okay.
very
thanks.
distinct
Nerd.
Haven't been a lawyer
legal
in
definition.
a while. I don't know.
Actually.
To you, Apollo, Phoenix kind of comes to you and says like, "Hey, sorry I dragged you on this. This has really turned into a tragedy, I guess."
I'm already used to it by this point.
He says like, I want Trucy to see the world. I've got my own stuff I've been doing, and I think I kind of forgot to be like a good boss and a good dad, which is, what I signed up to be, even when it's overwhelming. So I guess I'm sorry for dragging you into this.
Apollo can't believe that he's hearing him actually apologize, but he's feeling like it's actually more awkward than he expected it to be.
Apollo's like,
And he just He goes, yeah, no worries. Part of the job.
And Phoenix says, who's feeding your cat, by the way?
Oh, I left him with a friend.
Okay, I want to make sure everything's okay. I know we've been here more days than we meant to.
How are we gonna do to come back? What about the tickets?
Yeah, I called the airline and they put me on hold. So, uh, worst case scenario, I'm out, however many $100. But I will make sure we get home.
How much?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, at least we should probably charge our client something for the work we did for her.
Sprinkle Sunday? Trucy says,
Yeah.
no, we can't charge Sprinkle Sunday. And Phoenix says, we are broke, Trucy.
We could
can't work
maybe
for
charge
free.
Sprinkle Sunday.
We could maybe charge Sprinkle Sunday. Phoenix says, okay, I'll look into that. I'll see if I can get all this reimbursed. He's like, yeah, we missed our flights home that we were given or whatever because the conference has been extended an extra day for people to stay because he died and because we had to investigate. So, ugh.
Yeah, am I staying with Vinny?
Yeah, you're still here with Vinny.
Okay.
But I assume like your guys' flights are still okay because you would have been expected to stay longer because Vinny's here like for work and stuff rather than just doing like conference and going home. So you guys you're all here, and some of the other people that you met are here. So like Liam Agic is here, Belle is here. Wendo, you're kind of off by yourself. Which alters are out right now?
I don't know. It's been like 2 weeks. I've no continuity in my head for what was happening before.
It's a different day. They can swap around.
Yeah. Things did get kind of wacky there, so I think. Then again, I don't know how long it's been. You know, who cares? Kisagawa's out.
Heck yeah, our queen. Belle comes over to you, and they look different. Their makeup is different, and they say, "Whoa, guess what? Guess what? Guess what?"
Hey, kid, what's up?
I'm on the same flight home as the Sunday Sisters.
How about that? That's nice.
They're like, I think I'll tell them how much I like their magic.
Well, that's good, huh?
Yeah. I mean, normally it seems kind of embarrassing. It's a kid thing, but I don't know. I feel like I feel different. A guy died.
Yeah, that did happen.
I think I'm gonna be. I'll just embrace being a kid. You know?
It's not so bad sometimes, yeah. Yeah, you gotta grow old, but growing up, you gotta do it your own pace, eh?
And they say, I'm gonna be so lonely on the plane. My dad has to work. And you can kind of look over, and you can see the Sunday Sisters are also in the room. And as you glance over at them, Mint Chip kind of looks over and meets your eye, And like some part of you is like, I need someone to watch over this kid. And originally when you fought with Mint Chip, she did like offer that she's there if you needed anything.
Hmm.
Well,
And
I'm considering it. It'll be a process, but
what's the consider?
you know, I have to do things official, but you are my best option.
Your only candidate.
Yeah, well, yes, my only candidate. At least you haven't been arrested. That's worth something.
No. Got away with that. Well, I barely did much to get away with, no.
I forgot to ask you last time we were on the phone. How did your date with the ice cream girl go?
It wasn't a date.
Well, you could use one.
She helped me out in the end. It was alright.
Well, that's very sweet. You like her?
She's a magician.
You make a good point.
Not all bad, though.
Well, you know, come home soon. Come home safe. And we'll see if we can't get things moving.
Finally. Glad to be out of this damn place.
Well, give the others my regards.
I'll tell them you called.
Goodbye, then.
Yeah.
They hate each other. Okay, so as you guys finish up, you sent a little bit of a note to Venus, who'd been stabbed and was in the hospital, and she is so angry to learn that the USB has fallen into other hands, but Wyatt has been arrested and hopefully can't be.
Wait, so she didn't die?
She didn't die. When you found her, she was unconscious, but she's recovered.
Okay. Because I thought Fruit just said that she died, didn't?
Well, she was unconscious when you found her. She could have gone either way.
Oh, okay. Fair.
She did not actually die, which is good. But she hopefully will face some consequences for her blackmailing and trying to talk people into taking the USB and all of that nonsense she was getting up to. Okay, anyone else you guys want to say bye to? I know.
I don't know.
You and Sid probably should say.
Yeah, Sid leaving?
No, you're leaving.
I'm leaving? I thought I was staying for another couple days.
Oh, you stay
Yeah,
for another couple
Sid.
days, but you have to go back home to America.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. I will have to leave eventually. That is unfortunate. Why are like me and Apollo leaving like 2 days
I want to
apart?
say goodbye to Sprinkle.
You want to say goodbye to Sprinkle?
Wow.
Yeah, you totally can. She's hanging out with the rest of the Sunday sisters. They're chatting, and she looks better. She was not happy last time you saw her, but she's more cheerful now that she's not in jail.
Yeah, reasonable.
I say okay. I get that you might not like me that much, and that's okay. But I made you this.
To buy orange juice and gelatin? Or do
Uh-huh.
No, he takes out some homemade baklava,
Oh.
and he hands it to her, and he's like, I want you to have this.
She takes it, and she looks kind of confused and kind of touched, and she says, thank you, I think. Why are you being nice to me?
Well, because you're innocent. There's nothing I detest more than the innocent being accused.
Well, I mean, I was innocent originally.
Yes, but I was simply acting on the suspicions that I had, and they were unfounded, and I apologize for that.
And she says, well,
But
I accept your apology.
the kinds of prosecutors like that crook von Karma,
Who?
they always von Karma back from Japanifornia.
Oh, I'm not from Japanifornia.
Oh, right. But you're right. He would do anything he could to get a guilty verdict, regardless of the actual guilt defendant. And that doesn't only do a disservice to the defendant, but also, leaves the actual culprit running around. So that's why I don't do that. Also because, I have morals.
And she says, well, that's really mature. Thank you.
Yeah.
She says, you're not
I,
hoping, we'll date, are you?
what? No, ew.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like you're raising her
Are
up.
you raising me up?
No, I was just trying to be nice. What the fuck? What?
I'm just asking. I'm not being mean. Oh.
It is like 100% one of those oblivious gays who does not understand, like,
That
the
he's done something
social
unusual.
Yeah, for
dynamics
real.
of, like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's just
He's
trying
like,
to
I've
do
known
something
you.
sweet, and he's
He's like,
like,
I've known you for so long now, and I think you're
yeah.
a really
He
wonderful
just wants to
person.
express gratitude and show that he means her no ill will.
She says, well, thank you. If I ever know someone who commits a crime and I need you to ruin their life, I'll know who to call.
And Sid kind of cracks a smile. And in my head, this was a lot sweeter of a scene, but I don't know.
If you want, you can
Yeah.
roll, like,
So
insight on her to see how she's actually receiving this, even if
okay,
she's a bit
sure.
awkward.
Okay, I have a +6.
Whoa!
Whoa, I forgot about that.
Wow. Big money, big money,
Okay,
big money.
13. Oh, so 19,
19. Okay, so,
because it didn't add the 6.
she, she genuinely does, appreciate it, and she's one of those people who just doesn't, like, have the right words for it. Like, most of the time, the Sunday Sisters are running around being like, la 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 la, doing kids magic, and especially Sprinkle, who is, like, the fun, bubbly one, that she doesn't really, like, have a mode for being, like, serious, but she appreciates it.
Damn right, she should.
7.
Sid's going crazy. Okay, so, Sid, you go on to prosecute not only Al, who is kind of like withdrawing into himself and becoming more overcome by the magic, and Al is eventually quietly executed for murder. But you also prosecute.
Wait, he's executed?
What?
Wait. That takes like
Wyatt?
years. Do you know how long death row works?
Eventually, this is a time
Okay.
skip.
Why are we sending him to death? Was it that bad?
Whoa. Wasn't
Well,
he like
that's what happens
under-
to all of
what-
the Ace
He
Attorney
murdered
culprits.
in cold blood.
It is?
All of them.
Shanty,
Yeah, all
didn't
of
you
the
want to die?
like
Didn't you want him to die?
it's like a big plot
I
point
wasn't
that
ready.
Wait. Have all of you guys played Trials and Tribulations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like a big plot point that Dolly is executed. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because she's a serial killer.
Yeah, I thought it was because she was a serial killer.
I mean, it wasn't that serial. It was like 2.
I know, I
Everyone
think
else
and
serial-
actually, in
I think serial
investigations
killers
to,
two unrelated
Frank Sawhite is in
incidents
its
of
investigation.
I
murder.
think you do see saw it, but that
Yeah.
was also like a crime of the moment and not like a crime of passion. You know?
DM
What?
ruling.
Yeah, we
he
saw
died.
it.
DM ruling, please.
Manfred von Karma
Yeah,
died.
but
as
saw
well.
it was just like a thief who then panicked and killed someone. He didn't
Yeah.
like plan it.
Yeah.
Quirkus Alba's dead.
No.
Oh, he's dead for sure.
No, he's
Like that man is dead no matter what you
He's
think
dead
he's
without
He
done.
didn't make it.
bro.
He didn't make it out of the embassy, dude. He fucking
No.
snapped.
He collapsed into dust like Mother Gothel.
Quirkus Alba dead as a doornail.
They took his medals away and he just crumbled.
He died on his way to the detention center.
No, Klein girl.
What was it?
Pinedo.
The international laws were the one keeping him alive.
The extraterritorial
Yeah, the
rights.
extraterritorial rights, yeah.
When he lost his extraterritorial rights, he died immediately.
Honestly, though, Quirkus Alba, after the transformation, when he gets all buff, that's
Yeah.
a hear me out.
Quirkus Alba?
No.
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 Can we get back on
Man.
track, please? Can we?
Back on track, please.
Keep going,
Back on
dude.
track.
I know he's like what 80 or whatever,
No.
He's 72.
but I don't know.
I know.
I feel like he'd be
Fancy and I to
flexible
turn into
still.
Quirkus Alba. Mm.
Okay, reeling it back in. You also prosecute Wyatt for stabbing Venus.
Yeah. Reasonable.
Give him lots of jail for that. That was not acceptable.
Can we execute him instead? I don't know. I feel like even though like
Do
he
a
didn't
little
kill
swippy
anyone.
Swap.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with the serpent cane?
I think we should like lock it up. I think we should put
Throw it
it
in
in
the
death row.
Put the serpent
Yeah,
cane in
like
death
like
row.
Sid said, we're gonna Indiana Jones that shit.
We're putting it away where no one can get to it.
Yes.
Okay. So it's no longer in the museum where it came from.
That is correct.
Okay. So we hide away the serpent cane so that nobody can keep using it and going insane. Shanty.ne, like the main.
Dare I say, in Kane?
Huh? Oh, in cane, like insane.
Like insane, but
Okay.
yeah,
In
Yeah,
Kane.
You can dare.
Kane in the membrane.
Okay. Shanty.ne, the original one, not the app version that is developed for you, is the one that can like do shows and stuff, is put into the hands of Liam Agic, who goes on to like use the notebook to uncover like the notes for Shantine's shows, and he's put into an installment in a magic museum where he can interact with visitors and perform shows that turn a little profit that kind of keeps the conference running over the next years. So Shanty.ne, over the next couple years, you've mainly been like, you've been installed in this museum and you do shows and you're in there, and one day you're like you're in your little thing and you're approached by it's been a few years by now, you're approached by Venus flytrap, but she has with her like a little 2-year-old daughter who comes and like presses her hands up against the glass. No Wyatt to be seen.
Okay.
Wyatt is also very in jail, but
Okay.
she
Is it Wyatt's daughter?
doesn't look like it.
Why is Venus free? Is she not also a criminal?
She served her jail time and she's back out
Okay.
living her life. And the little kid like puts her hands up against the glass and she's like, wow, she's like Shantine, and she's kind of like banging her hands on the side of the exhibit.
Oh, a child. Hello. Hello. Oh,
Hi.
what's your name?
Hi. My name is Katie Flytrap.
Oh, is your mother here with you? Yeah.
And you look over and Venus is there and she's like, hi.
Wow. Look what the cat dragged in.
Okay.
What the heck?
She wanted to come to the match. I didn't know there was gonna be a Shantine thing here.
Okay,
I'm still
well,
a magician.
and I still don't forgive you for kidnapping me.
It doesn't look good, does it?
Well, have you served your time? Are you now like a good citizen again?
Oh, I'm still a bad citizen.
Oh. Well, if you even try to take me out of this museum, I will have you arrested for life.
She's like, well, I don't need you anymore. I have moved up in the world and I have a hot, rich, corporate criminal husband.
I don't even know what to say to you, woman. What do you want from me?
She says, listen, you be nice to my daughter and we're even.
Give me $20.
She's like, I don't want to be here either. What are you going to do with $20? You're a robot.
I'm hungry.
No, you're not.
You wouldn't understand. You never understood me. You just use me for like stupid tricks. You stupid woman. And you're actually, I shouldn't call your child stupid. Your child's lovely and your child's really cute. But I just want to like be nice to her, but I'm trying really hard not to because she's your child with your surname.
And the little girl has like a little flower in her hair and like a pretty green dress. And she's like, why did you call my mom stupid?
Well, little child, it's 'cause your mom is a moron.
And she's
That's
like,
why.
excuse me, this is not respectful.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little child. Your mom is a certain woman who did certain things, but she's now a changed person and a good mother. So, yeah, that's my compliment.
She's like, thank you. That's more like it. And she's like, well, we're leaving. And the kid's like, no, I want to stay. I want to see the colors.
Well, child, it was lovely to meet you. I'm sure you'll grow into a wonderful magician just like your mother is.
And she's like, yeah, I love magic.
Cheerio. Have fun and enjoy life, and do not steal any USB drives from innocent AI intelligence. Please, thank you.
Okay, I won't. So, when you go home, your shows involve a bit more play with light and shadow and color and music than they might otherwise have.
Balloons, perhaps?
Stop that. And once you've developed your new show, Belle flies out from Ohio to visit a college with Friday, and with their brother, and they come visit one of your shows.
That's nice.
Afterwards, they come up to you and they're like, "Hi, wow, oh my gosh, I did not realize that you were like, you had a whole thing."
Oh, well, of course I have a whole thing. Well, things changed a little since last time, but yeah.
That was cool.
Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. It's my whole thing.
I like the girl character the most.
Well, she's very talented, but always very tough.
Yeah.
So, I think that's.
You know, it kind of reminded me of the Shadow Symphony that we saw.
Well, I took a few things. Well, I was inspired. Is the charitable way to put it. Rakugo is very different from magic, but they're transferable things. There's different parts.
Yeah, maybe if my brother goes to college around here, I'll come by again sometime.
Oh, that'd be lovely. I'd really like that. It's been it's a little quieter around here nowadays, so yeah, I'd appreciate it.
Well, I gotta go. We're going to lunch, but
Oh, of course.
that was cool. Thank you.
Anytime, please come back again sometime, if you want.
I'll try. Bye.
See you later.
And Taifu says, "Oh, who is that?"
It's nobody, sir. It's all right.
So, I mean, I'm just saying, you're good with kids.
I suppose I've been.
You know what you should do?
What should I do?
You should have kids. Then we could pass.
I'm not going to have a kid. I'm not going to have a kid.
Have you considered that?
No, I'm not doing that.
Have you thought about it?
No, I haven't thought about it. I really think we have other things to think about.
We could pass on the name. You're very talented.
Okay. This is ridiculous. I'm going to Wet Soba. I can't deal with this right now.
Okay, bring me back something. Bring me back a drink.
Okay.
Bring me back.
Sure. Always the soup. He never asks for noodles.
Well, the soup's the best part.
No. Whatever you say.
Also, we have Viper returning to Japanifornia as well, and I think Viper and Sid stay in touch. I think one day, Viper, as you're living your normal, happy detective life, solving crimes, you get a phone call from your best friend, Sid.
My bestie! Okay, I pick up.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, what's going on?
Just wanted to check in. It's been a while.
It has been a while. I don't know, I wish I could come and visit, but, you're very far away.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh
I
no,
will one
I
day.
get it.
Maybe I
would
will.
too, but
It's no, let me just grab a quick 12-hour plane ride.
Across the ocean.
any cool cases?
The usual. I'm telling you, I wish we lived even in the same country, but
Well, he could always visit you. I mean, he's an
Yeah, you
American
could visit
prosecutor as
me.
well.
Yeah, I am. I mean,
That's a great
I
point.
don't,
How long has it
I
been
don't
since
like
I've
to
seen
brag,
him?
but
Has he
like,
been in America recently?
He's been doing his Egypt thing lately, but it wouldn't hurt to come by and visit maybe.
Yeah, you should visit me.
yeah, I mean, that sounds amazing. Um, you know, sometimes I think of a few years ago when we first met, and I think of how far we've come.
Man, how many years was that?
It's been.
I was just a kid back then.
Yeah.
I don't know, Jane, how many years has it been?
How many
since
years was that?
you're
We
at-
looked directly at the camera.
Math time, math time.
4, I think.
4 years. What's it? I thought it was like more like 5 or something, or even 6.
It might have been a bit longer by the time our time skip is happening.
Yeah, that would make sense. Seems like forever ago.
Yeah. Well, the spirit of the turnabout will always live on within you.
Girl.
And he looks straight at the camera like in the
We
office.
both look straight at the camera. Get off the
That's it. I'm
stage.
off. I quit. I can't do this anymore. Send my contract to my agent.
What are we,
You're not
some
allowed to do
Suicide
4th of All
Squad?
breaks.
This is
Quit
unbearable.
being a killjoy.
What is this? Some kind of Super Mario Brothers 3?
He said the thing. He said the name of the thing.
He truly was the Ace Attorney, Dungeons and Dragons.
Do they say Ace Attorney in every single game?
No, they only say it
The
in once.
real
Trials
Ace
and
Attorney
Tribulations.
was the Dungeons and Dragons we made along the way.
The real dungeon was the dragons we made along the way. Okay, when you get back to America, Apollo, Phoenix sits you down in the office and he says, hey, I want to talk to you about something.
He sits down and looks at him.
Running a law office is difficult, and I think all of us have been carrying a little too much weight around here. I think I've decided that we need a bit more help, and I'm looking for someone to work alongside you, if that would be all right.
Sure, but where are you gonna find someone?
Oh, I've been doing some studying, actually. I've been traveling and spending money I don't have. Sounds a little far-fetched, I guess, but there are things I'd like to change. I guess to make sure everyone gets a bit of justice. Oh, that sounded weird.
You didn't need to point it out.
Sorry. It's Prosecutor Gavin's already again. I don't know.
He will pretend he ignored that.
He's like, so I thought maybe, you came here when you were, pretty young and fresh out of being a lawyer. Not out of being a lawyer, you're still a lawyer.
Yeah, that sounds more like you.
No, yeah, well, yeah, I am out of being a lawyer. I'm working on it, though. I'm trying. I'll get there. So maybe we could have someone else who's, someone, a young, bright mind.
It would help out to have more than one lawyer working at this law office.
Yeah, we're not really a law office. We're a talent agency. What are we? We're an anything agency.
Of course.
And I think, hopefully Trucy would appreciate that, so you have to babysit her less.
You haven't told her yet?
heard the idea, but I'm not always good at telling people things.
I know that very well.
So it's fine. It'll be fine. Everything's good and normal, and everything's fine. And there's nothing I'm not telling you.
Now I feel like you are.
No, I'm not. I'm normal. I'm fine. I'm super normal and super fine.
That's my thing.
Sorry. I didn't even yell it.
That's why I didn't believe you.
I'm fine. Was that better?
I could do some work.
I'm fine. How's that?
Now that's better.
Thank you. So, maybe we'll get to work changing things around here and maybe, hopefully, eventually out there.
Does that mean we'll finally clear out of all the junk around the office?
No, I hate cleaning. If you want to clean, you're cleaning.
But it's your office.
Okay, well, it's your office too.
I don't own it.
Well, I hate cleaning. Make Trucy do it.
You know she won't.
She won't. You're right. She's the one who's making the mess.
That spaghetti floating there always freaks me out.
That's a cool magic trick. That's fun, right? Anyway, I'm trying to get my job back. I hope.
What? You're getting your job back?
In an ideal world, yes.
So are you actually working towards it?
Define working. I'm traveling a lot. I'm spending money I don't have.
Yeah, you say that part before.
That part's cool, right?
How does that help in any way to getting your job back?
It's a long story.
As long as you have money to pay me.
Well, you're the one who's got to take the client. The poker thing mostly.
I know it's mostly Trucy.
Yeah, it's okay. It's Trucy.
Maybe she deserves to have this whole mess around the office.
Well, I guess just thank you for being such a good sport, and hopefully things will be looking up around here soon.
I hope so too.
Yeah, I'm glad we got home, and I'm glad we got to enjoy the conference as much as we did until the murder part.
Yeah, at least Trucy enjoyed it.
Yeah, Trucy had a great time, even including the murder.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way to get that girl to not enjoy magic.
She's crazy like that. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
You're welcome, I suppose.
And when she gets here, don't be weird about it.
Weird about what?
I don't know. It'll be fine. I'm fine. I'm normal.
Sure thing, boss.
Okay, so anything else anyone wants to do as we wrap up? Have I forgotten anything?
Don't think so.
We did. Everyone's gotten to talk to everyone they want to talk to. Sid and Vipe are best friends.
Yay!
Yay! Oops, not that. Where did she come from? She's spying.
She was the real killer.
No! So as you guys resolve this, you keep your little shanty.ne in your pocket where he can send you push notifications if he wants to. Some of you guys are old friends who kind of stay in touch. some of you guys are probably doomed to see each other again. And some of you just get back to being normal people / robots. This has been Turnabout Jackpot. Thank you all so much. You did a great job. I wish that Drew had been here to do the ending with us.
Hopefully they'll get better soon.
Hopefully they're feeling okay. Hopefully they feel better soon.
When's our next thing?
Our next thing is in 2 weeks.
Oh, that's not long at all.